Well, I'm about to regret this decision.
Do it,
Yeah! Oh, you know, that wasn't that bad.
Oh, you didn't do it.
God, James,
Okay, now I regret it.
Oh, you did it!
Damn caterpillar.
I was like, James, geez, you can't scare me like that. What can you imagine what kind of power Sonic can have when he collides with a spring?
Or a caterpillar.
Can I just say that, since we saw right there, the fact that caterpillar is like just pure pink as opposed to like the regular ones where it's like just purple with like a highlight of yellow on it, the fact that it's pure pink almost makes it look naked.
It kind of does look naked.
Oh,
That's
no,
right, doesn't it?
Stop making me think of naked Mr. Krabs.
Oh,
That wasn't my intention, but okay.
Well, because he's pink.
All that pink crab meat.
Oh, no, that molted crabs. For a minute, I thought you were talking about, like, naked crabs as in, God grief, he's naked!
I mean, to be fair, to crabs, that may as well be streaking in the nude.
Though I will say, there's a part of me that did like that, the message. There's still a part of me that does actually kind of like the message of that particular Season 4 episode. Was it Season 4 or Season 3?
I think it was Season 4. I think it was like one of the very first Season 4 episodes.
Because I still didn't mind the message of the Season 4 episode in that one where it turned out all of his army buddies were all kind of having seen better days themselves.
Yeah, it's like,
of course, it's like they're old.
Yeah, it was a pretty good episode. Like that was like just before the writers started losing it in that season.
I'm gonna look up all the season. I'm gonna look at all the Season 4 episodes while James stresses about rings for the last time he has to worry about them.
Yeah, because Quartz Quadrant, I mean, it's a breeze if you know what you're doing, though it can still, give you a few... Oh!
Woo! Hey, look at that!
Okay, we made it!
Yay!
And just like that, we're on our way to getting the 7th Time Stone.
Yeah,
Just in
what a
time
way
to
to
Can
start
you get it?
What a time to start a session, huh? So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you like Blade Runner?
Blade Runner. Wow. Oh my god, it is the future.
Wow, that's really nice.
Actually, yeah, holy crap. Yeah, when you look at that freaking pyramid thing back there, it does look like freaking nice. Alright. Oh!
Now Sonic's pondering to himself, can robots dream of electric sheep?
Actually, something I'm wondering is that, like, I don't know if he got rid of it in this version, but I could have sworn that one of the background variations that you could get for the special stages had, like, a giant Eggman.
That is a, I don't want to outright say unused bonus stage, but it's one I think you can only access through a cheat code.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense, just accessing sprites. Anyway,
It's a pretty honkin' looking Eggman, though. I'll definitely give you that.
Oh, I'm gonna look up. Was that the Easter egg or the explanation for that massive Eggman you saw at the end of Sonic Mania? In the Metal Madness area.
It could be.
Nice.
Oh, and just like that, it's already done. Like,
look
oh
at that,
god,
first try.
I was expecting that to give me much more trouble than that, but lo and behold, our final time stone.
Just in time for the
Okay.
franchise to forget about them forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is the only game where they appear in.
Got them
Bam.
all.
Ha! We are set. Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, unlike the Chaos Emeralds of, Sonic 2 and whatnot, you can't turn into Super Sonic with this. But this does guarantee that every future you go to will be a good one.
Yeah.
So technically, if we were going to be smart about this, but I'm not actually judging anybody. Technically, if we wanted an easy breezy, run from here to the finish, we should try to go to the future in every single area and deal with no enemies. But I guess we're going to go to the past.
Actually, now that I think about it, now that we have the time stones, I think enemies are more or less out of the equation as well, but I could be wrong.
Wait, even in the present?
I mean, I'm not saying... Oh, never mind. There's one.
jeez.
We found a straggler.
No,
Okay.
It just basically makes it so that you don't have to worry
Ow.
about the third act of each
Why'd
zone
you go into
looking...
the spike pit?
How was I supposed to know that was there?
I forgot about that too. Also, yeah, I don't think we even mentioned, the big gimmick of this place is conveyor belts.
Conveyor belts everywhere, and the occasional bit of gemstone that'll drop on you if you're not careful.
Yep. Okay.
Conveyor belts. I have to
So-
wipe them down at work every day.
Ooh, future.
Aw.
Oh, a bag.
But yeah, let me see what else I can find here that'd be interesting.
Oh, seriously?
Oh no!
Well, I want to know is that, like...
the developers know exactly what they're doing, putting those freaking roadblocks everywhere.
Yeah, and I guess that is probably the one big thing about Sonic CD that can be a little irksome. Sometimes they get a little too dickish with their spring or spike placement.
That being
Right.
said, it looked like you literally just phased through one of those robot snails when you were, like, jetting there.
Well, I mean, we were speeding around like a ball, so I'd assume that would be enough to thrash them.
Oh, I didn't know you were in ball form. I thought you were just still running.
Nah. He ducked into spin ball mode
Okay.
towards the end, but we're almost out of this place. Okay.
Let's see if this will be enough.
Oh, come on.
Ugh.
Well, you still have the future
whatever.
sign, so you can still try again.
Yeah.
Trying to set this thing up could be the hardest part.
I think this is one of the reasons why I'm a little apprehensive about playing CD.
Well, it also depends. It also depends on how you want to play CD.
Right, because you could totally ignore this stuff if you want to.
And then jump, and there we go.
There
we
you
go.
Again, it's just the whole Back to the Future kind of thing, and just keeping your speed long enough. But there we go,
we're
just
already
in
at the
time. Just you did it,
Wow.
Sonic.
Well, you at least have a chance to look at how pretty everything looks.
That's true, because again, that's the thing about the boss fights. Once you're done with the first 2 acts of a zone, then you go to the 3rd act. You'll always be in the quote unquote future, whether it be bad or good depends on if you've been doing your homework.
Yes.
Case in point.
Yeah, look at this place. But yeah, I guess beyond that, yeah, again, we're pretty much set. So these levels are gonna go by hopefully a little, not to say more smoothly, but we have less to worry about. Like, we don't have to be so picky about the ring count anymore.
Nope, it's just there is life insurance now.
Actually, now I'm genuinely thinking about it, I almost feel like some of these levels are easier than Sonic 1's levels, at least the later ones.
Oh no, in general, Sonic CD is a bit more breezy than Sonic 1 was. Whoa.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Oh dear.
Well, what are you gonna do, Hedgehog? I'm up here, and you're down there.
What the? That's cheating!
Well,
Now I'm down here. But don't worry, because I have just the means to bring you down to size.
oh wait, what hit me?
Basically, what you're seeing here is we are actually doing a little bit of physics.
Not physics.
A little bit of friction, a little bit of heat will be just enough to give Eggman some hot feet.
Just be careful. Oh,
Is it me or did the AC just start getting a little hotter?
gosh. Okay, just catch.
For fuck this. At this point, I'm just gonna have to be careful.
I wonder who's in the hot seat now. Oh,
This is definitely one of the harder bits, just because you gotta worry about.
boy.
this.
and then look at him.
Oh,
and then
no,
look at
he's
his
just
feet. He's like, "Whoa."
oh, hot.
Almost one more.
Oh, now I can see my souls.
And voila. Fun fact, I one time had to do a performance on a stage that was being superheated by the sun in 90-degree weather that got so bad that I usually use shoes that have like rubber like soles on them. They melted.
Oh
Ooh,
no!
They didn't like stick you in place, did they?
No,
They didn't
but
burn your feet, did they?
No, well, here's the problem: is that they were they still melted to the point where they had no more traction in them anymore, which is a problem for the the dances. So I had no choice but to take them off and just dance in my socks, which in some cases it's a little bit better. You don't have rubber anymore, but in the other case, you're literally dancing on 90 to 100-degree flooring in socks, and god damn it, that was those were back in the day where we would have like. There would be times where you would have to sing in the choir and basically do these long ballads and stuff, and you're just like, I guess we broke the sound barrier in the most
Yeah, because apparently,
passive way ever.
yeah, like because despite what that looks, that will still maintain your momentum if you stay on it.
Oh yeah, by the way, I forget if it's with Act 1 or Act 2, but this is the zone that has the one bullshit requirement for finding a robot generator.
Fair.
Oh, I recognize
That's
this
what I'm doing
tune.
This is a bit of a tight squeeze there.
A bit, yes. Also, if you know what you're doing, I believe this is also the zone where you can find either an angel a mermaid statue, or an Eggman statue, depending on the future you're in.
And since we pretty much guaranteed good future, we're gonna be seeing some mermaids.
Oh, really?
Assuming we can find her in the first place, because she's a little hard to find.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
Sonic.
Stop picking on the penguins.
Oh yeah, so the Metal Sonic projectors are completely an optional thing. If you can find them, then it's pretty much a fun little image where all the birds start roaming free.
Huh.
Well, not just the birds, but any animals that are native to that landscape. Okay, yeah, here we go. It's with these fucking things, the Crushers. One of them you can actually leads up to one of those super secret pipelines where it'll send you right to where you need to go.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, how the hell would you have known to? What would make you think to do that in the first place? Considering common sense would apply.
Yeah. Yeah, again, some of them could be a little guide dang it or a little bit. I almost wish that, similar to how a lot of old Super Nintendo games, the ones that come quickly to mind would be like, okay, being honest, the first one that comes to mind is freaking the Home Improvements game. I genuinely think, I wonder if it would have actually. I wonder if this stage, or if this mechanic would have benefited from having, like, a radar system, like an arrow that appears around Sonic that points to where the metal generator is.
I mean, that would be nice, all things considered.
Oh, are there any other neat little quality of life improvements that the Taxman port brought to Sonic CD?
So, for what I immediately remember, he was using what's aptly known as the retro engine for the sake of recreating Sonic CD from scratch. And I mean, as we've already alluded to before, it pretty much just made the physics a lot more like the classic games. Like, no need to worry about any sort of collision detection issues or whatnot. And, I mean, what you already saw before, like, again, being able to use the regular old spin dash, the one we all know and love. Mm-hmm. So that's, beyond that, I mean, it is cool that the updated version of the game also gives you the option of which soundtrack you want to play. Like, you could play like the original US version, or just stick to what works best, being Japanese release.
And I noticed that I don't know if it was available in the original release, but it looks like if you either beat the game or something, it'll let you play as Tails.
Yeah, that was made with the Attackman version, okay. Which, I mean, that's interesting. That's the funny thing about adding Tails in this game, because they actually had to make custom sprites for, stuff that he wouldn't have been able to do otherwise.
Like
in
the
this
special
game.
stages.
Exactly, the special stages are completely new, and I'll give credit where it's due, because it does look like it would have fit back, like way back when.
Mm-hmm. Does it? Whoa, nice.
And we're outie.
Wow. Okay, for those wondering, what was that, Wacky Workbench?
Yep. Wacky Workbench Zone.
So with that said, we have one more boss, then we get to some of the best songs in the game.
Yep, and probably some of the more iconic imagery ever to grace us in the Sonic series.
It's kind of funny that we blasted through Wacky Workbench as quickly as we did, because it's considered one of the more infamous levels in the game.
How so?
Yeah, and it's primarily because of these bouncy platforms.
Oh. Like it's hard to control yourself on them, or?
Well, it's just a matter that, like, the ground will literally just send you skyrocketing, and some of the level geometry makes it so that you kind of need to be down, like, around the lower levels in order to comfortably progress.
Oh, okay. You made me think it was, like, balls to the wall hard, and, like, they were, like, this level just had nothing but spiked ceilings.
Oh, that would be really bad if that were the case. Anyway, Speaking of spikes...
The hell is he going?
Oh, okay.
So, I think what Eggman's got there is he's like on some sort of driller bot. Now, the main thing of this is primarily a climb up. You want to use the platforms here that fall down, along with the bouncy flooring, in order to basically reach higher altitudes and eventually reach the very tippy top where Eggman's drill no more.
So this is what that freaking Sonic calculator game came from. I had this old TI-84. You know how like you could program.
Just like that.
Nice.
We're done.
You know how like the old TI-84s, you could like program games into them.
I think so.
The one I had back in high school, somebody made a Sonic game, but noticeably enough, it was not a. Don't think I forgot about you.
Hey, forget about you.
It was not a Sonic running game. It was literally just called Sonic Jump, and it was just jumping up to the top of a giant tower. That doodle jump.
Isn't that the name of a mobile game?
Yeah, it is. I think that might be the same one.
Maybe.
Anyway, welcome to Trumpet Land.
Look at all those trumpets. What do you think of trumpets, Jordan?
They're a little on the loud side, a little brassy. I'm more of a strings kind of girl. Maybe a little bit woodwind.
I apologize if I've forgotten. I know you are a singer. Yes, I was curious. Did you play any instruments?
It's fine, Logan. But I mean, I don't really play my instruments as much as I used to. But I played violin since 5th grade. No. 3rd grade, actually. And I started playing clarinet in 5th grade after I transferred to a different school. And, I liked both instruments fine enough, but I think I liked the violin a little more because I was used to, playing with my fingers and the calluses didn't bother me after a point. Whereas with the clarinet, if you play for too long, your lower lip gets very, very numb and sore.
Alright, that was a little try.
And if you play it for too long, your nose gets big.
Yeah, exactly. You become a Squidward, just like I did. I played the clarinet because of Squidward. I'm just gonna be honest right here.
No one wants to be a Squidward.
I mean, honestly, Jordy, you're among friends. I actually decided to play sports because of Mario.
Aww.
So that was a very short-lived part of my childhood.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I tried taking up tennis lessons.
Aw. I
And
could
that's
never
all,
really.
and that's as far as I'll go with that. I took tennis lessons.
That's
That's fair.
fine. All I was gonna say was I could never really get into sports just because it mostly wasn't my thing. But some sports I did kind of like just for the fun of it were basketball, bowling, and I think badminton.
Yeah, basketball and bowling are fun.
There are some sports I tried learning. I never was able to really get into football. I tried learning the two sports I was the biggest, like the two sports I focused on the most. Oh, these are the crazy beats I remember the most.
Don't think I didn't see you there, faker.
Real talk, just throwing this out there real quick. I highly think that it was Sonic CD that was like the big inspiration for a lot of the music in the Sonic OVA, like short.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I'd say a lot of the OVA was heavily inspired by Sonic CD.
Oh, definitely.
The more I think about it, I'm actually surprised they didn't take even. I'm surprised they didn't include Amy in that whole thing.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Well, who needs to?
You finish your thing.
I was just gonna make a joke about how, who needs Amy when you have Sarah?
Ah.
Which
Well,
is also,
I mean,
which was
hey,
also,
at least she did shit on like freaking Princess Elise.
which was probably which again was probably a reference to how originally when they were thinking of Amy, they were almost gonna have her be a human that Sonic saves.
Oh yeah,
So-
Madonna.
Yeah. So, so to finish my first thought, the main sports I played were baseball and soccer, but baseball I didn't enjoy as much because they usually had me playing outfield, and Little League Baseball, nothing goes into the outfield.
Yeah.
Oh, I imagine
WoW
not.
developers, right at the very freaking end. Get me out of here.
I feel like that might have been just their polite way of saying, we don't want you to play.
I mean, you want to know something funny? I was traumatized as a child because of baseball.
What?
Aw.
How?
It's a very stupid thing looking back on it, but basically, I took one or two accidental shots from how. I don't know if it was for you as well, Logan. But when I was playing Little League, they had like a literal, Sonic. There was they had this one. They had like a little pitcher machine to do the work, and it shot the ball pretty damn fast.
Right.
Ooh.
It
Also,
hit me a few times,
also,
and I just fuck this shit, I'm out.
oh, and so I think
Just like Sonic.
Also, I realized the seb he just did there of hey, Metal Sonic, Metal Sonic. So he is no longer
Wait a
projection
minute.
anymore.
Oh,
Holy
no.
crap!
Yeah, it's the real deal, brother. Anyway, so yeah, the iconic Sonic versus Metal Sonic race, which, looking back on it, the idea is sound. I just wish they didn't put so many goddamn spikes in the way.
It's
Right,
almost
or
as if... Yeah, it's almost as if he doesn't want you to beat him or something.
And
Well, I
that
mean, I understand
freaking-
not wanting to beat us, but it's also a matter of maybe it's do something a little more practical, like worry about pits.
And then he has that freaking charge move.
Yep,
What's down here?
which makes it completely invincible, by the way.
But hey,
But of course, oh jeez, oh shit, no, Yoda, you don't.
oh, way to make it tense for the boys back home.
Oops.
And everybody's like,
Oh,
Bye!
you saw nothing. But Amy.
Get me down
Sonic.
from here!
oh yeah, I almost forgot about you. Well, that doesn't move the plot along.
Oh,
Ow.
thank
look at
you
me.
so much!
And
Can we
that's-
stay here for just a few more minutes? Or years?
Look at me.
I would love if they put a question mark after Zone 3. A good future?
Good future?